Carson.
And I could probably figure out what...
My grandma Carson was born in Kansas. Where in Kansas?
That's what I'm trying to remember. Do you remember, Glenn?
Where she was born?
Yeah.
No.
I...
Anyway, where did she live and grew up?
Yeah.
Anyway, will you just go say it again?
She was born... Grandma Carson, Dorothy Riley, her Cora Dorothy Riley, and she didn't want anybody to know that her first name was Cora. She hated that.
What's wrong with Cora? I like that name.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but anyway. And she she went through school, was raised in Kansas, to a mother who was a marvelous seamstress, but also very much an evangelical Christian. And your grandmother had to go to tent meetings when she really wanted to go to a high school dance and things like that.
Wow.
Anyway, and her father was a farmer and a builder, and he built their home, which I got to see when I went back, took her back there. And anyway, he could do just about anything. Anyway, then your grandmother, after she finished college at Baker University in Baldwin, Kansas.
What did she study? Do you remember?
Well, she was a teacher.
Uh-huh.
So I guess she studied that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. And anyway, her friend that she'd grown up with, her family had moved to Bozeman, Montana, and wanted your grandma to go up there.
And her name was Florence?
Florence Langer. And the Langers had a floral shop in Bozeman, florist. Anyway, and then she went to up there, taught school. Actually, one of her students was Gary Cooper, which she never let me forget. Anyway, but then some family friends knew this guy named Clark, and they thought that Dorothy should meet Clark, and she did. He had gone from Minnesota when the bottom fell out of everything. He went to work in the mines in Montana.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. That's hard for me to
So
believe.
he really worked in, what, the copper mines? Or?
You know, we have that letter opener
Yes.
in the kitchen.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, that was in Butte. He was in Butte where the copper mines
Oh,
were.
God.
But anyway, so then they were there, and then, a couple of years before I was born, they went to Southern California to try to find work.
Mm-hmm. Do you know why they chose?
They got married, no?
What?
They evidently got married.
They did get married, yes.
And when was that picture taken where he has Grandma up on his shoulder and she's wearing like those high riding boots or whatever?
That was in Yellowstone.
That was such a great picture.
Yeah, that was a good picture. Yeah, that was when they were dating, I guess. It must have been.
And do you know why they chose Southern California? Was it didn't have anything to do with Ruth, did it?
Well, yes, the reason they went there was that my grandparents, I can't think. Anyway, things got really bad in Kansas, so they went to Southern California.
And so then they followed them.
And my grandfather, Fred, got a job as the, what did they call him? Janitor, caretaker, and so on, custodian of the property at the First Methodist Church in Alhambra, California.
Okay.
And their house was, the church was here, and then there was like an arroyo, and over here was a house, which they lived in, which I loved to visit because they had chickens and they had crops and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, evidently he was very good at his job at the church and the grounds and everything. And let's see. So that's why they chose Southern California. And when they came out, I guess Ruth must have still been with them. I didn't think
Ruth
about
was
that.
with them?
Well, she came to Southern California at
Yeah.
some point.
Huh.
Yeah.
But she was single. Or was she?
At that point, yes.
But did Ruth go to Montana?
No,
No. Okay.
no. She was still home with her parents.
Okay.
And going to school. So.
But Ruth followed Grandma to Southern California and her.
I mean, they
her parents.
came. Her parents.
Got it,
She
okay.
came with her parents.
Got it.
To Southern California.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
and then,
So what year was that, do you think?
well, I was born in 1925, so it must have been 1923, 24. I don't know. You know, that's interesting. I know my parents were married on August 16th, but I don't know what year.
You weren't there. You weren't around.
I know. Those were the olden days.
Oh, dear.
Dear me. Well,
Well, that's a great start. Thank you. I'm going to stop this now.